What's up, everyone? It is Jason, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to be talking about what it takes to become a professional DJ and how to really get started. So if you're a DJ that's newer to the industry, I'm making this video for you because there is a path and you can become a professional DJ if you really want to. It's going to require a lot of effort and a lot of work. Now, there are some cheat codes that you can follow, but if you are truly looking to do this as a professional, I would highly encourage you not to take shortcuts and to do the work the old school way, because learning the craft from the inside out, from the bottom up, is truly the best way to succeed, in my opinion, as a professional DJ. So how do you get started? What do you do? Well, first and foremost, you're going to need a computer, you're going to need some speakers, and you're going to need a controller. You're going to need to learn the foundation of how to mix music, and you're going to need some music to make that happen. I would suggest getting a software platform like Serato DJ or any of the other ones that are out there. I'm a huge fan of Serato and have been for the longest time. And that needs to be compatible with the controller that you have. Yes, you're going to need a controller, you're going to need CDJs, you're going to need decks. To make it easy, controllers are all-in-one units that provide you a mixer and two decks that allow you to mix back and forth. Some of them can do 4 decks or greater than that. There are effects, there are line control, there's volume control, there's everything built into one unit. These are the most cost-effective things that you can buy to get started from an equipment perspective. You're going to need a computer, and it needs to be able to satisfy the minimum requirements for the DJ software that you're going to be using, and that software needs to be able to work with that controller. So this is stuff that you need to know from the beginning. You're going to need some cables. You're going to need to be able to connect those cables to speakers, and you don't need anything crazy. I know DJs that have started learning the craft using computer speakers or home stereo speakers linked to the controller or the mixer that they had at that time. As you start to navigate the controller and the software, you're going to need to know how to load songs, how to essentially press play, how to manipulate the volume levels, the pitch, the tempo, some of the effects. You're going to need to know the basic layout of the actual controller itself as well as the software. Now that gets you in the entry level 101 kind of part of the DJ industry. If you are looking to become a professional, you need to pick a path. Do you want to be a club DJ? Do you want to be an event DJ, a mobile DJ? Do you want to do teen events, corporate events? Pick a path and focus on it. My best advice that I would give anyone looking to climb up the ladder in the professional DJ world is go and work for someone in the space that you want to work in. And you can be very successful working for someone and have a professional career for a very long time. Yes, I said career, and yes, for a very long time, if it's a legit company and they have plenty of work for you and for the business as a whole. I think working for someone is a great way to, 1, learn, to 2, gain valuable experience, and 3, just figure it out. You're going to need to practice at home and practice all the time. I know when I was first learning to become a DJ, I would practice for hours and hours and hours, literally every single day, 5, 6, 7 days a week. Then I would go and work, and I looked at work as more practice. You know, thinking of it now, I wouldn't call it practice. It wasn't like I was painfully doing something like when I played guitar as a little kid, where I was like literally dreading going to practice and rehearsing and doing all the things. I loved it. And if you feel that way about the craft, practice will get you kind of the foundation skills to get to the next level. It'll allow you to master the art of mixing. It'll allow you to master scratching. And when I say master, I mean like master at that level of where you are. There's really like no way to truly master this craft because it's constantly evolving, and that's something that you need to be aware of before you dive all the way in. You have to know that this world, I'm someone that's been in it for a very long time, and I've worked in a lot of amazing places, and I'm still learning to this day. That's how awesome this is. So where are we at? You need to work for someone. You need to learn from someone. You need to be coached and mentored from someone. I think that will give you access, exposure, and experience that is priceless. You're going to need to take all of that and you're going to need to bring it home and practice on your stuff real time so that you become better. And the better and the more that you do this, the further along you will go. From there, you can evaluate, do you have the people skills, the relationship skills, the business savvy to maybe one day start your own company? Do you work better as a number 2 or number 3 or number 7 working for someone else? Can you be successful? Can you live the life that you want to live? And can you be fulfilled that way? I think those are the questions that you need to answer and you need to address. So how do you get started as a DJ? You need basic equipment, and I'm going to put links to a bunch of my favorite and most cost-effective entry-level DJ gear, pieces of equipment, and everything in the description of this video. And you need to practice. That's number one. Number one, practice and equipment. Number 2 is if you are really looking to take this to the professional level, you need to gain experience. You need to gain exposure. You need to gain just time in the craft, and you need to work with or for someone else. I would highly encourage you to find a reputable company in your area, work with them, work for them, learn from them, and you never know where that could take you. I think it is super important to have goals in this industry. I think it is super important to have a plan in this industry, but just be willing to be flexible, to adapt, and to adjust those goals, those plans, those things that you have in mind as you spend more time in the craft. You learn things in different ways, and you need to be able to adjust, and you need to be able to find which, I guess, avenue you want to go into. So where you start off in this industry is most likely not where you're going to end up, and I think that's the magic of the event world. Anyway, I hope this connects to you. I hope this helps you. If it did, please smash the thumbs up button, and if you know someone who wants to be a DJ and they're not following this channel, or they could benefit from the content on this channel, please do me a favor and share this video with them, or share any of the videos on this channel with them, and make sure they crush the subscribe button so they stay in the know with all things Janai here on YouTube. Thank you so much for checking this out, and you have any questions or whatever, leave it underneath this video. We'll see you soon.